All right, guys, legs today. We did legs, mostly offense. We did some counters too. So right away, we'll jump into it. Figure 4 leg ride breakdown. So James throws leg in, figure 4. He's going ankle and armpit, arching. He's got his knees spread out wide. His back is arched. That's our breakdown. Then we're gonna go into a hip over. So hip over, he's gonna go underneath the chin. He wants to stay off this elbow, doing a 1-arm push-up. And that's because if he rolls into us, we wanna make sure we have our height. Worst case scenario, they roll through, we don't get reversed here. Okay, hip over. The other thing we did was a tilt into our leg ride. So he'll go ahead and do a cross wrist roll. Yeah, so he gets the cross wrist, he gets tilt, and then as he lets him belly down, he's throwing his bottom leg in. Okay, hips up on top, right into your hip over. Go ahead. Good. All right, let's reset back over here. From there, we did a crowbar. Weston, you want to teach this one? Want to do this one?
Sure.
Feel good? So leg in, go ahead and go flat, James. Slide back, let's make sure we're in camera. Okay, so he's gonna turn him over just like, this is like an advanced hip over to me. He hips him over, and he puts his toe in the back of his leg. Okay, he's sitting, he has perfect posture here. His foot is on the mat, wholly. He's sitting on his heel, his chest is up. Now he's gonna reach under, now he's just gotta worry about turning his chest. Under and over with his left, he falls straight back. Sucks him back here. He's got this foot extended, so he's got some drive there. He's pulling this leg. If James starts bridging real hard, he can kick this post out. Okay, he's pulling this down. If James starts pushing up with his arm, he's got that secured. All right, so crowbar. All right, back over. Now we're gonna do, James, why don't you do figure 4 flat to a bar? So a setup to our bar arm. We do a hip over. Usually on a hip over, the easy part's turning the hips, the hard part's turning the chest. Sometimes we can't. Here's another option. He's gonna thread his bar here. As he hips him over, he threads his bar, comes back up on top. Now he takes his leg out and he has a bar, he can run it. And that's where you know the situation, right? If you're up by 1, you gotta ride somebody for 20 seconds, you got a leg and a bar, you're taking your time. No rushing, you don't need to rush that turn. You got a great ride there. But you can run a bar as well. So that's that, let's do power half next. We'll do it from flat first. Weston, why don't you do one, or go ahead, that's fine. Go ahead, James. So we're gonna go leg in, power half from flat. Okay, we're on our forearm, we're rolling up at 3 o'clock, taking them that way, punching the mat, and we're not going to our hip, we're coming up, keeping our hips up on top. That's a big thing there, so we're not getting reversed, we don't get out of position, we're looking for the pin. Same thing from your base, go ahead, Weston.
Okay.
So we get a leg in from our base here, he's power halfing. Okay, he's using this foot too to drive, and as he drives, he's gonna float his hips up on top. Good. Step out of legs and get his pin with the power half. All right, cross body ride. I think last move we learned here is from cross body, so whoever wants to do it. Yeah. Yep, perfect. So leg in, cross body. We're tacking both hands to that elbow. We suck it back. James, before he goes to bar, that's what we're looking to do is go to a bar. Elbow in the spine. He does a bicep curl. So he has a little window there to thread his bar. Now he's just gonna reach underneath, get our rebar. You can keep that leg in as he drives forward. Now he turns, you can take leg out, pointing you to the ceiling. There you go, elevate, we're in perfect tilt position. Okay. Our defense. So we learned swim out, so go ahead and power half him. You guys can each do one. So leg in, he's cranking power half, we keep the head up, we're gonna swim out, go. Good. And then what, other person? Crank and power half, swim out. Swim, 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 okay? And then the last thing we learned was to, let's back up a little bit, guys, make sure we're in frame, was the parallel leg ride. This is really hard. When top person has a leg in, go ahead and get a boot in, and they're riding parallel. They're under our arms, not cross body, under both arms. Cross body we can roll, power half we can swim. When they're underneath, there's not a lot of tricks here. We're gonna work on isolating one arm, go ahead. And we're gonna straighten it out. Now we're just kind of finding our exit. Same kind of things as swim out. We're shifting our hips, trying to buck them off over the shoulder and pull them underneath. Do that one more time, James. Okay, they're under our arms. We gotta isolate the same side hand, straighten it, buck them off our hips, and slide out the back. All right, get good at legs. Don't let legs be your kryptonite on bottom. Leg ride. That's it for Summer Clinic Series. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you in a couple weeks.